Imagine a world where your refrigerator was nothing more than a giant block of ice, and meals traveled between floors on tiny hand-operated elevators. These once common household conveniences now seem like relics of a bygone era. Today, we explore 9 fascinating features of old homes that have quietly disappeared from modern life. Boot scrapers. Before paved sidewalks and modern doormats, boot scrapers were a household essential, especially in the muddy streets of the 18th and 19th centuries. Typically made of cast iron, these sturdy fixtures were installed near the front steps or embedded into the base of buildings. Their simple purpose? To let people scrape off mud, manure, and debris from their boots before stepping indoors. In cities where unpaved roads turned to muck after rain, boot scrapers helped keep homes and public buildings clean. Their designs range from plain utilitarian shapes to ornate pieces reflecting the architecture of the home. Some were even built into railings or stoops, blending function with elegance. Though often overlooked today, many still survive as charming remnants of a grittier, pre-pavement past. Dumbwaiter. In the annals of domestic ingenuity, few inventions proved as discreetly indispensable as the dumbwaiter. These compact freight elevators, often no larger than a modest cabinet, served as silent servants within multi-story dwellings, gracefully ferrying trays of food, linens, and other household essentials between floors. Long before the hum of electric motors became commonplace, dumbwaiters relied entirely on human power. Operated through a system of ropes and pulleys, they embodied both mechanical simplicity and practical elegance. The turning point came in the late 19th century, when inventor George W. Cannon mechanized the device, setting the stage for its widespread adoption. By the 1920s, electric versions became available, expanding their presence beyond private homes to schools, hotels, and bustling restaurant kitchens. Though never intended to carry passengers, dumbwaiters played a pivotal role in reducing the labor required to manage large residences, particularly in the era when domestic staff moved behind the scenes to uphold the rhythms of gracious living. While many vintage examples have vanished with time, echoes of the dumbwaiter's utility remain in modern settings where efficiency and tradition still find common ground. The icebox. Before the advent of electric refrigeration, iceboxes served as the household solution to keeping food fresh. These early cold closets, non-mechanical units that gained prominence in the early 20th century, revolutionized food storage. The principle behind the icebox was simple yet effective. A large block of ice placed in a compartment at the top of the box provided the necessary cooling. As the ice melted, the cold air circulated downward, preserving the perishables in the lower sections of the box. Constructed with hollow walls, iceboxes were lined with materials such as tin or zinc, with insulation provided by substances like cork, sawdust, or straw to minimize the loss of cold air. To maintain their cooling effect, users had to regularly replace the melting ice, often obtaining fresh supplies from the local iceman. This design allowed for a longer shelf life for food, reducing the need for traditional preservation methods such as smoking or drying. Coal chute. Long before electricity became common, coal was the lifeblood of home heating, and coal chutes played a crucial role in this system. Typically installed into the foundation wall of Victorian-era houses, these sturdy metal chutes allowed coal deliveries to flow smoothly into the home. A hinged exterior door opened to a sloped tunnel, through which coal trucks would pour in the week's supply directly into a basement storage room adjacent to the furnace. These coal rooms were often heavily stained from years of soot, a legacy still visible in many historic basements today. In houses lacking a chute, laborers known as lumpers delivered coal by hand, using wheelbarrows or sacks. More affluent households sometimes employed a more advanced setup, the Riley-Stoker system, which moved coal from a hopper straight to the furnace, eliminating the need for manual shoveling. In the era before indoor plumbing, every household relied on wash basins and pitchers as part of the daily hygiene routine. These were placed on elegant washstands, small wooden tables or cabinets, often crafted from fine woods like mahogany or walnut. Designed with practicality in mind, the washstand supported a basin and a water pitcher, allowing people to wash their face and hands each morning and evening. This practice was a standard part of life before sinks with running water became widespread. As plumbing systems evolved and modern bathrooms took over, the need for such furniture faded, and washstands gradually disappeared from everyday use. Transom windows, the small panes set above doorways in older buildings, were once a practical and stylish feature in architecture. Before the advent of modern heating and air conditioning, these high-placed windows played a key role in home ventilation. They could be opened to allow airflow between rooms or from the outside, helping to keep spaces cool without sacrificing security. Because of their height, transom windows also let in natural light while preserving privacy, an elegant balance of function and design. To operate them, homeowners use special devices known as transom operators. Today, while less common, they remain admired for their charm and architectural character. Milk doors. Before the age of supermarkets and refrigerators, milk delivery was part of daily life, and milk doors made it much more convenient. These small, double-sided insulated compartments were built right into the walls of homes. From the outside, the milkman would drop off fresh bottles. From the inside, the homeowner could retrieve them without ever stepping outside. This clever setup helped keep milk cool and safe from animals or theft, all while adding ease to the morning routine. In their time, milk doors were an essential household feature, reflecting a way of life before modern refrigeration transformed food storage. Knob and tube wiring. Knob and tube wiring was one of the first standardized methods for electrical installation in homes, widely used from the 1880s through the 1930s. It featured single copper wires insulated and threaded through ceramic tubes, held in place by porcelain knobs that kept them separated from wood framing and other surfaces. At the time, it was a cost-effective solution, but it lacked modern safety features like grounding and was vulnerable to wear and damage. As household electrical needs grew, this system could no longer keep up. Servants' quarters. In grand homes of the past, servants' quarters were designated spaces where domestic staff both lived and carried out their duties. They were common from the late 17th to the early 20th century. These areas were strategically placed, typically in basements or attics in modest houses and in separate wings or buildings in larger estates. The design served a dual purpose: to keep staff conveniently close to their work while ensuring they remained out of view from the family and guests. These quarters offer valuable insight into historical social structures, reflecting the divide between wealthy homeowners and their household staff, and how these dynamics evolved over time.